We sit here at the end of all things, Void Admiral, the final Renegade Warfleets campaign mission. It's the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut, the Vinnie Jones. We're going to call it the Vinnie Jones. The Vinnie Jones arrives. This is Act 4. The survivors of my escaped Chaos Renegade scouring fleet. We lost the Faithful Servant, my battleship, last game. Right? Like basically 1.5 turns away from getting away. You managed to roll what you needed with only 3 command dice left.
Yep.
You got the swap weapons and the ignore my
shields with my lasers.
And just shot me off the table. But I do have the Devout remaining, my carrier. It's got so many fighters on it because basically what happened is, and this makes complete sense, is all the surviving fighters from my battleship were like, what do we do? And they just like hot landed on this thing and it took off and left. This is the scene where like all of the other ships are being destroyed in Battlestar Galactica, and the Galactic has to take every survivor on board and try and run for Earth. And I did get some reinforcements as a windfall, so I do have an escort squadron still with me as well. So I didn't take any damage. There's no damage to roll for. And you get to design your Juggernaut. It counts as a battleship from your faction fleet.
Right.
With up to 3 refits.
Yep. So I can do up to 3 refits.
And then it gets a bonus shield and a bonus flak.
It gets +2 hull, +1 shield, and +1 flak, which I don't normally have flak, and I can't use flak. So I may as well just use the refit that swaps flak for shields.
Yeah, and have another extra shield.
Shield.
6 shields now?
And then...
It's an insane amount of shields.
It's a lot of shields.
So many shields.
But I think what I want to do, just in the spirit of this fleet design, is I want to do enhanced engines, which subtracts 1 from my armor to give me +4 speed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that makes you very fast.
That feels right for this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm only going to do those 2 refits.
Well, this is a 8 terrain feature game. I get my entire fleet. You get 15 points that must include a Juggernaut as their flagship, which is a 12-point ship.
I'm going to be protected.
So you'll have that in a squadron.
Yeah, I'll probably do a 3-pointer because we know how my luck is with.
That's true with squadrons.
They don't survive.
And then you get basically the same reinforcements as last game. You get 3-point ships and/or squadrons to show up.
Yep, and they'll do something very similar as.
And you have the same jump points, basically.
It's basically same jump points and. All that sort of good.
The protagonist fleet may well be in shambles by the time the scenario begins. No. If they wish, they can call for help, adding an extra 3-point squadron to their list before the beginning of the battle. If I do this, their campaign score will be reduced to 0 and they will lose all bragging rights. So I can take an extra escort squadron? Absolutely. I have no honor. I don't care about any of this. So I will absolutely call it.
So it means that neither of us win.
That's fine.
If you blow it up.
The friends we made along the way were it. I don't think anyone wins in Civil War, but that's just my thing. So I'm gonna have a pair of squadrons and the Devout. So I'll have at least 12 points to your 30 points that's gonna be at the end of the game here.
Yep.
And all I have to do is try and blow up this ship.
That's it.
So we'll show you the table, we'll show you the mission, and we'll get this underway. Okie dokie. So, well, it does look like I'm going to get bullied here a little bit, but I got 2 squadrons escorts and the Devout, my little carrier, going up against this thing, the fax machine noise.
Yes.
which is your super heavy Juggernaut. So what is this thing armed with?
Okay, so it has, as with all of the Technocrat ships, it's my mixing and matching. So it's 2 lasers and 2 missiles.
Yep.
So I can take advantage of bypass shield frequency and hopefully get to throw a bunch of missiles at you and a bunch of lasers at you and just ignore your shields altogether.
And then you've done some hot swaps with your customization. So you've taken the flak that this guy was going to get for free and turned it into more shields.
So you have
6 shields.
So I have, actually, it's worse than that because this ship has 5 shields.
+1 for being the Juggernaut. +1 again for
+1. However, it only has 3 armor, and because I'm taking the upgrade that lets it move fast, like ridiculously fast, I'll only have 2 armor, but I'll move 12.
Woof. So 2 armor, move 12, but if I get your shields down, boy howdy, I can really wreck you fast.
Yes.
Because you have what, 12 health?
I have, it's plus,
Two. Yeah,
it's plus
10
2,
plus
so
2.
12,
12
yeah.
total. Ugh, okay.
I need to write this down so I don't forget.
And if I kill this thing up now, there's some celestial phenomenon here. These blast markers represent a ion storm because we are in the heart of like a binary dying star system. So there's 2 gravity wells here. You can end your move on these gravity wells, but if for any reason you get a sitting duck token, you get sucked into the gravity well and are immediately destroyed. If you ever get into the gravity well, you're dead. Like the black hole event horizon of it or whatever. And then these are the same as a blast marker cloud, but if you're ever in them, your shields automatically drop and you can't be raised because of all the electrical interference, the asteroid fields and debris fields as normal. So you have to roll off.
No, they're minefields.
Oh, so they're minefields.
Even better. So
they're worse. They're turrets that cause double hits on 4s because they attack you so hard. I set up before you, which is fine. And I get a 6-inch deployment zone on this half. By 6-inch deployment, I mean 12-inch deployment. All right, here we go. Let us do that. I like this. And I like this. These are firepower boats today. And these are lance boats. And away we go. All right, and you get to counter deploy. So you deploy second, putting down the fax machine noise and his little...
And the modem noise.
That's right, yeah. And the multi-baud modem.
Yeah, we're coming for blood. This isn't, I'm not defending or trying to survive. I'm coming to kill you.
I have 7 shields. I don't care. All right, command boards. Place fighters, then command boards. I get a couple 3s, a 6, which I wanted.
Give me some 4s.
Some 4s, and a 2 I don't care about, so I'm going to re-roll it and get another 4.
All right, I got teleporter bomb, which I will keep. Micro wormhole, which I will keep. I'll do charge shields because I've got a lot of shields, and I'm going to re-roll those. Give me a 4, come on.
No 4s for you.
No 4s.
So you toss some weapons.
And another teleporter bomb.
Okay. I mean, teleport is going to be hilarious.
I mean, yeah.
It's like, I don't want to be here. It just gets away.
Yeah.
I think you save one of those always.
I just want to be able to teleport something that large the entire length of the table.
That's right. Just be like, bye. So turn 1. You start going first. Come on, big ship.
We need to... Oh, you know what we forgot to do? I forgot to roll reinforcements.
Oh, yeah, fresh roll reinforcements.
So let's do that. I'm going to bring a cannon escort squadron to 4.
No, I don't like that at all.
But remember, they'll be drunk on the warp.
Sure, directly behind my ship.
Hi.
First, so
I am still going
what
first.
Would you like to do?
So that's the tricky part, right? If I still want to be able to shoot you, if I want to shoot them,
yep,
I've got to take a sitting duck token because I don't have the luxury of your turn 90 degrees.
Absolutely, you
don't. So instead, do I want to take my shields? No, I don't. That's scary. This terrain, the terrain, you actually have to think about it now because my shields will go down
immediately, and you die by your shields.
And I don't think I can avoid it. I bet you it's not 4. How much? Let's see what it is. I bet you I can't avoid it.
I think if you go 6, you go straight in. Yeah.
No matter how I do it, because 4 I can't turn hard enough to get around. I'm going to take the sitting duck and just shoot.
All right, smart. I've got my 4 shields. Here's hoping I live. Sure would be nice if I live.
Right.
4 shots.
And I've got. So this is what, 8. I'll just take the rest and do all 12.
Oh my gosh.
So there's 6, 8. I'm +1 because we're within 6.
Sure are.
10, 12, 13.
13? Well, my 4 shields go down, and then I'm armor 3. So 13 minus 4 is 9. I take 3 damage. I'm almost crippled. Yikes! And my shields just collapse immediately. Well, that wasn't great. Damages, you could just die. Let's try that. Okay, well, problems. We all have them.
Wow.
but I can't do anything about this. So I think what we're going to do instead is we are going to move with the lance boat. They're going to go, they're 4. They're going to pivot. They're going to go 4. They're going to pivot, and they're going to hide behind, and they're going to go 4 and pivot, and just hide behind this thing. So 4, pivot, 4, pivot, and then just be, like, not in, but behind. Wait as you will. So it's back to you.
All right.
You guys going to get in there?
He is.
With his 12-inch move?
His 12-inch move.
Horrifying.
My turn?
Yep.
Move. I think I got range to him.
If you shoot 18, you do.
Sure do.
Oh my God, okay. You can see them all.
No, I can't.
Can't see him?
It passes through the crazy.
Little blocks line of sight. You can see through the coronas.
All right, so then I'm going to fire, because I have 4 guns, I'm going to shoot, what's your flak? Your
flak on these guys is 1, but 2 because they have friends, right? So each one that has, actually, he'd be 3, he'd be 2, he'd be 2.
Okay, so then I'm going to do the 2 missiles into 1, and then the 2...
So 2 into the middle one with the more flak?
And then 2 lasers into the... My right, your left.
Okay, we're going into the one with the least flak.
Missiles with the least flak.
And then lasers into the other one with the second least flak.
And then, so that's going to be -2. So
actually, if you shoot the lasers into the middle one, because lasers have the same chance of everybody, their flak immediately ends.
That's true, yeah.
Right?
But I think it happens all at the same time, so I don't think it's going to make...
I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure you resolve them in order, because that's otherwise your shields would be up for lasers, right?
Oh, no, you're right.
Yeah. You might as well shoot the middle one with the lasers.
Sure.
And then the flak goes down for that.
Thank you for giving me advice that is to your detriment.
I will defeat myself. I've already lost this by getting extra reinforcement. So let's just go all the way.
You just haven't won.
I just haven't won. That's right. Yeah, double. That's right.
You haven't won.
You can still win.
There is a difference. So 4 lasers and
1, 2, 3. 2 shields.
2 shields.
Sorry, it's 2 shields.
Yeah.
No, 1 shield and 1 armor.
And 1 armor.
Now I'm only 1 each for these because they're not within 2 inches of each other. Yeah.
Okay. So then now it's
Missiles?
7 for them. Oh, but I could. Ooh. I could split them now and do the thing that I always never don't do.
That's right.
All right.
So I need 2 into 1 and then 3 into the other.
Yeah, so I'll do
3. That's 1, 2. Kills me. And then 2 into the other. There's only 2 this time. On 4s. No. Lives. 1 lives. And he has to defeat 7 shields by himself. I'm sure this will be fine. Yeah, because I mean, why not? Let's do it. Let's do that thing we do. And we're going to start moving. We're going to go 6. We're going to pivot. We're going to go 6. And just fly straight at you like a hero. Just blow the man down here. So we've got 4 shots with our turrets. If I roll 4 6s, I will take your shields down.
Yes, you will.
Which probably won't happen, but I'm going to try. So I have...
but it would be really funny.
All the 6s in the world. We're going to hit you with 3s because we're within 6 inches. On 3s. I got 3 of your shields.
Yes, you did.
Which is something. The light gets to go. Come on, fella. You can get him.
Yeah. So we're going to move. We'll go 6 turn. And you are 12 as well. We're both 12.
You can definitely see one of these guys.
No, I'm gonna.
Yeah, I mean that's probably makes more sense.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I did not have a 5, so I can't lock my shields down.
Okay, so we'll do that. I'm gonna fire my missiles. It is 8 shots.
Yeah, it is.
And that's -1 for
sure
flak.
Is. Yep.
Right.
Bye.
Boom.
He did what he loved. This is the best we could hope for. All right. This is my whole play right now. I have nothing else I can do. I'm activating the devout. We're not crippled yet. We're buying an extra bomber run. This is all the survivors from the devout and the faithful servant.
Mm-hmm.
We are getting our move on. So we're just going to climb forward 8 inches. We'll clip this thing. We'll come out the other side.
Doesn't matter because your shields are already down.
They're already down. And then we're just going to shoot you. So, and we'll pivot at the end of this by spending our 90 pivot dice. So the dudes are in range. And then we're going to shoot you with all the guns. So I have on this guy 2 sets of turrets, 3 for firing outside of range, so that I'm hitting you at +1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll be hitting on 3s. Dice here. Nice. Hitting on 3s. I got to take down 3 shields, right? 4 shields.
4 shields.
I take down 4 shields, but it's not enough to do anything else. That's 4 total because they explode. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You actually, yeah, because I'm only armor 2.
That's right. So I got a hull point too.
Do we have a D12?
You have 11 left. Well, just wait a second. We know you've taken 1 because then we're sending
because then everything's
the entire crew of the Galactic is coming after you right now. All the main characters, even the majors, almost is leading the charge. All right. So I get 4d6 minus nothing because you have no flak.
Because I have no flak.
I need a really good roll here. It's not bad.
That's not terrible. It's not bad. 12 dice. 12's nothing to...
12 dice, yeah. 12 dice. And I'm still +1 to hit because you're outside of 3.
Yep.
So I'm hitting on 3s here. And 6s explode. I have to do 22 damage. There's a 0% chance I get 11 6s. But
it's statistically
zero, but we'll see what happens. I did do very well.
That is very good.
I did do very well. So the 2 dice.
My dice, thank you. That is called that is freaking loyalty.
That's cold right there. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
So 6 damage.
So 6 damage. So you go from
so I go
11
down
to 5.
And I am crippled now.
And you are crippled.
Jerk.
But that was the entire wave of fighters. There's nothing left. We are completely launched out and about to die. I really need to go first.
That was, that was genuinely
impressive. If I don't go first, this game's pretty much over. My shields are down. I've shot all the launch bays. I got 3 hull left.
Yep.
We're on round 2.
So
shields come back up.
Shields.
That's the important thing. I gain a ship here.
I'm going to deploy my all cannon light.
All right, let's see where it goes. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back there. Not great for the devout. Man board, I'm going to keep a superiority and a maintain distance. I'm going to reroll the other ones. I'm going to get 2 more maintain distances. I might need a sworn shield. I'm going to get rid of 1 of these and reroll these 2. I need a 6 here. Nope, no extra launch base for me. It didn't happen. Gotta teleport out of here. Gonna teleport out of here. I'm
gonna re-roll the chart. Actually, not. I'm not gonna re-roll both. I'm gonna re-roll 1 of the charge shields and the micro wormhole because I'm not a coward.
Yeah, fair.
But I want the bypass. Give me the bypass. I'm gonna keep rolling. Give me a 4. There we go.
Got the bypass.
But now I have 3 teleporter bombs that I desperately need to figure out how to use.
All your whole fleet can teleport. For all the marbles. Let's see who's going first. Oh, come on, give me a 6. No, we gotta reroll though. No! Another 1 too. Stop it.
This is his.
I hate this. This is the climactic. Come on.
Give me a break.
Stop this. This is madness. Oh, that was too much tension. All right, you're getting to go first. Both of these could severely damage you.
Yes.
Severely damage you.
That is a big problem. But you know what? I don't like fighters, and they did a lot of damage to me, and now they're going to pay.
They did. That's fair. Now you're going to pay.
I don't know. Just pay. And because I moved 12.
You do move 12.
I can move way, way up here.
Damn! Buy some shields, as one does.
And fire a whole lot of lasers and missiles.
Just get 3, and I'm dead.
So we've got 4 lasers. That's 2.
2. I got 1 left.
And then what's your flak?
My flak is 2.
Okay, so I get 6 missiles. So
and these ignore the -1 because your special rule for being sideways.
Correct. And that will blow them up.
Blow me up. Wait, I'm armor 4. Armor 3, sorry. That got me because of the 6. Yeah,
Yep.
you're good. Down I go. Right, it's all on you guys. The device's gone. Okay.
This
is highly unlikely. But I'm
he sure did his damage worth of damage.
So everybody's going to have to make a roll here at the end of this. But we're going to go 4. We're going to spend our turn 90. And then we're going to come 8 and just be behind you. Also next to a neutron star, because that's a thing. So everybody's going to be over here. But also everybody might be dead. We'll see what happens. So left to right. Number 1 lives. Number 2. Oh, sorry. It's 2 dice each. Number 1 lived. Number 2 lived. Number 3. No, he died twice. Asteroid. No, sorry, we got that wrong. Those aren't asteroid fields. Those are minefields.
Oh, that's right.
It's 3 dice trying to kill me. Oh, it's actually more likely I survived this.
Because 4s are double hits. Got shields.
Yeah, and 4s are double hits. So that does double hits. It just takes my shield down.
Okay.
The next one doesn't, just takes a shield down. The last one takes a shield down. So they all just took shield downs, but they lived,
not bad.
no matter what here. So I'm going to spend 3 for my maintain distance. So I'm in the rear and I'm maintaining distance. So I'm hitting on 2s. 6 shots trying to drop your shields here. If I get your shields down, I can hurt you, but I can't kill you, I don't think. Hit on 2s. So I got 1, 2, 3.
7, that's it.
7, I got your shields. And then I got 3 lasers, also hitting on 2s. And I only do 2 damage. So I don't blow you up. You have 3 left. I spend the 5 for sworn shields. And guess what that does? It gives me a locked hatches. And it brings all my shields up, because whenever I lock hatches, my shields come back. I might live through the turn. I find it highly unlikely, but let's find out. Let's find out if I can get you. These lights and this last escort squadron left.
Yep,
this is my final chance, basically.
Move up 4.
Yep.
Now we're going to turn.
Take a pivot. 4.
And we'll move up a little more. He can move up to 12, but that's good enough.
Okay.
And then he is my all missile. So we're going to fire 8, but your flak is, I can fire on one of the edges, and that's only 2, so that's 6. And does that count as cover while you're in it?
I don't think so. No, because it's a gravity well. It's just the zone in which if I go sitting duck, I die. Because it's gravity, right? It's not invisible.
And
1, 2, 3. These are.
And this
cannons?
is missiles, so they don't explode.
Okay, well I have lots of flak because everyone's within 2 of each other.
And you do have lots
3.
of.
You only get 3 dice against whoever you're shooting at, right?
No, everything is the exact same weapon. So even these guys still have a 4-shot missile. So, but to your point, if
they'd have 3
it should have been 3, I should have only rolled 5 dice there. Let's try that.
Try it again. That's 1, 2, 3, which is more than my armor of 3. So you kill 1, and then these guys, and this guy. You have all the guns.
I'm going to do.
The question is, does anyone survive to get a second shot at this guy?
Right. So I can't get past this.
Yeah. So you'll take it out 3 dice attack.
So I'm going to take a 3 dice attack.
And it crits on 4s.
I can turn and go 4 more.
You just arrived this turn, so you can only.
Correct.
So
nope, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Dice and 4s are crits. He takes 4 damage, so his shields go down and he takes some damage, I think, too. He's armor 2, he's armor 3.
He is, small guy is armor 2.
Yeah, so he'll take a damage too. His friends do get to move full because they arrived last turn and they lose their sitting duck.
But I still think there's no way around this.
Well, it just takes your shield.
But it just drops my shields, which is...
You just come with the other side.
Isn't terrible.
Get your shields back next turn.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're fine. Now, but they're going to immediately come back because this is the last shot of the round. And they have all the gun batteries.
Yep, we've got lots of guns. So
these are the one thing that don't ignore small, right? Because the lasers ignore small. But,
lasers ignore small,
but these guys don't.
But these don't. So I will get a -1. Okay. And I'm just going to fire them all at 1 target.
Why not?
Might be excessive, but gotta be.
There's no such thing as excessive in this game, I don't think. 5s.
5s to hit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I get a single 6.
Exactly enough to kill a guy, though.
That is what I need.
And I think that takes me out of the running for being able to kill you. Cannot do more than 5 hits now, and your shields are about to come back up. That's all I could do is ram you.
You
Yeah,
should.
my one dice.
That's a great way to end.
Well, it's the end of turn 2. It's top of turn 3. We get to bring another reinforcement on for my last escort.
It'll be the white cruiser. You did.
If I just rolled better on the missiles, I could have killed you.
Well, had I not shown up right
Also
there,
showing up behind me and crippling
that single-handedly changed the.
So they show up here?
Yep. That changed the landscape of the game.
It changed the calculus a little bit. Rolling my thing, I get 1 Sworn Shield, 1 Scrambled Fighter that doesn't matter anymore, and I'll reroll these and get some extra 90-degree turns. And then it doesn't matter. Just
give me a 4.
Just teleport out.
3 sixes. It really wants the teleport bombs.
I think, well, if you go first, just teleport out and kill me. That's what I would do. All right, initiative. Let's see if I get a final shot off or if you just get to shoot me off the board. I got a 2. It was not meant to be.
It was not meant to be.
Choose who you would like to kill me with. I think the squadron just goes again.
I think, yeah, the squadrons probably have the best.
Yeah,
the best chance.
Just come up within 6.
I'm just going to move up within 6.
Yeah. What's funny is I couldn't even have sitting ducked here with them because they would have all gotten sucked into the ground. Yeah. I had to move next turn.
Yeah. Wait, I need 3 of those.
Yep. And bye. That's 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah,
I die 17 times. You have officially avenged the Imperium, and yeah.
But man, that thing took a beating.
I know,
a lot more of a beating than I expected.
Getting the 1 and the 2, man. If I I was really hoping that stack would do it. Yeah, see, that would have probably done it.
Yep.
Not that. I only got 10 hits. 4 dice, statistically, 4 dice should get me 13 or 14 total. And I got a 10 total.
You get 12.
Yeah, 12 total, yeah. So I rolled a little bit under.
Oh, that would have been really
nice.
bad.
That would have been nice.
21.
So there we go. I've been defeated. My evil has been undone. You've gotten your revenge for Terra.
Sure did.
That's fantastic. I really enjoyed that campaign. It's very fun. I think what if you were going to do this with your gaming group, it would be fun to switch sides and play it again.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things kind of like old school Space Hulk where you run your gauntlet and then you see how you did and then your friend runs their gauntlet and they see how they did and like you reverse the rules and stuff like that. It's just a neat attrition based campaign where basically you're trying to see how it's not really a foregone, like if you defeat that ship in the end. I got close.
You got a lot closer than I was thinking.
Yeah, I got close, but damn, that thing, but you also had a bunch of outs that if I'd had a different fleet, you could have just played like just being like, oh, I'm just gonna teleport away, like bye. Like I'm gonna go behind this thing and be like bye.
I could have run around, but I mean,
I had a bunch of advantages just built in. Like the fact that most of the campaign you have escorts and my fleet just ignores the -1 hit penalty against escorts. Like we both had things that kind of like were equally good or bad depending on the scenario, and it sort of like washed in the end. Mm-hmm. So yeah, highly recommend this. This would be super fun to play Star Wars with like the Empire fleeing the destruction of the Death Star. Yeah. Like there'd be I can think of like a bunch of like any Battlestar Galactica because you're just running from Cylons the entire time. Like you could do all kinds of games where this would be like a fitting campaign.
I'm trying to think of like a Star Trek
version, just Voyager. You're running from, I don't know, like the aliens from the Borg, like a million different things you could just be running from for all kinds of different reasons. There's almost always a spaceship trope where you're facing overwhelming force, basically.
Or maybe something with the Dominion, like you could maybe say like in that initial kind of Dominion wave, like
you're trying to get back to the wormhole. You know what I mean? Like there's a million different things
or even the other way, the Federation's trying to, as they're trying to
hunt down the Juggernaut.
They're like there's all sorts of different ways that you could do that. That'd be fun. Man, I love it.
I love spaceships.
A Juggernaut battleship is such a good looking ship.
Okay, let's be honest. Deep Space Nine, like I was listening to a podcast actually the other day about like what's everyone's favorite series.
DS9.
And it's DS9. Like
it's gotta be, like we're not gonna have a conversation about this with anyone else.
I love TNG. I love TNG for the TNG is Roddenberry Star Trek turned to like 11, where like the camp's there, the fun's there, the humor's there, the kind of ridiculousness is there. It does all of the like philosophical scientific premises. DS9 from like a narrative point of view is Casablanca in Star Trek. And the writing is the best. It's the best villains. Mm-hmm. It has the best like overall like Jeffrey arc of a story.
Oh, Wayoon.
how many Jeffrey Combses?
How
Like it's the
many?
best. It's like how many Jeffrey Combses can you fit into a single Star Trek
And
series?
is he Brunt?
The guy who plays Braun. Well, it's got Garrick. It's got Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy with the Tailor.
One of the best episodes.
Oh my gosh. And then it's got like all of the. I don't know who's eviler, Kai Wynn or what's his name, or
Gulda Khan. No, it's
Khan.
Kai Wynn. She's
definitely eviler.
She's a monster.
She's a monster, yeah, because she's a collaborator, right?
Yeah.
Like she's a bad guy. So. Yeah. Okay. We're just talking right now.
We're talking about.
It's how
Void
Bob and I.
Admiral.
Yeah. It's how Bob and I know each other's people. Paul will have no problem with this. Paul will just be like, yes, absolutely. You guys can debate in the comments what the best Star Trek is for you.
But you're wrong.
It lives in your
DS9.
heart. It is from a writing point of view and a story point of view. It's definitely DS9. It gets off the rails with Voyager in the end.
I liked Voyager though.
Voyager's a return to form.
Some of the Captain Proton stuff.
Yeah,
man, those episodes were great.
I'm not gonna. We're not doing this right now. Bob, we're not doing this right now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that Void Admiral.
Void Admiral, yes.
Void Admiral. It would be. It's funny because the reason I brought that up was it would be super fun to play with. Do you remember the Star Wars or Star Trek Micro Machines?
Yes,
I
still
could play
have
this.
some.
You could definitely like Gaslands this with like some of those Micro Machine collections. They did a Star Trek one. They did a Star Wars one.
Yep.
All of those ships could get used in this. So anyway, short story long, play with what you want. Void Admiral's great. Reskin it however you want.
Indeed.
Thanks to Paul for sending this along and Bob for playing with me. Thanks so much.